The rain was heavy. At a bus stop in New York, an old man was sitting on the ground, shivering. His clothes were soaked and his hands were repeatedly moving to his chest. People were coming and going, but no one was stopping. At that moment, 3 young men passed by at the same time. All 3 were going to a job interview at the same company, expensive coats, files in hand, worried and hurried on their faces. The old man said in a weak voice, "Son, please help me. I can't breathe." The first young man looked away. "We're getting late, let someone else take care of it." The second stopped, but immediately said, "This is the city, people like this are everywhere. If there was a real problem, I would call an ambulance." The third girl, whose name was Emma, stopped. She looked carefully at the old man's face. Bluish, sweaty, scared. She put the file on the ground, took off her coat, and immediately knelt down. "Sir, look at me," he said softly. "You're not alone. I'm here." The other 2 panicked. "Emma, are you crazy? What if something happens? The interview will be missed. We're not doctors, we might have a problem." Emma didn't answer. She sat the old man up straight, helped him breathe, took out the phone herself, and called 911. "Deep breath, slow, just listen to my voice." Her hair was soaked in the rain, her hands were shaking, but her voice was calm. After a while, the ambulance arrived. The paramedics took care of the old man. The old man held Emma's hand tightly and said, "Daughter, if it weren't for you, maybe." Emma's eyes became moist. She looked at the time. The interview time had passed. She rushed to the company. The receptionist said, "You're very late." When I entered the room, the same 2 young men were already sitting there. One said with a sarcastic smile, "Some people's lives are just that. Trying to be a hero." Then the door opened. Everyone stood up. The same old man came in, now in a clean suit, file in hand, company badge on his chest. A woman was with him. "I'm Mr. Richards," he said, "and I'm the CEO of this company." The room fell silent. Today's interview wasn't about questions, it was about humanity. One young man said nervously, "If we had known that we would have." The CEO cut him off. "No. That's the point." He looked at Emma. "You didn't know who I was. You didn't see any point. Yet you didn't give up on a single person." He smiled. "We don't need degrees, we need hearts." Then he said softly, "The job is yours, if you accept it." Tears started to flow from Emma's